Mic check one, mic check two. Is this mic on? Yeah, it's the one and only, your girl's favorite, DJ Money. And you're listening to the Glow Game with Latrice, Mia, and Shanice. So know what that means?
Hey.
Hey, ladies. Happy hump
Long time no see.
I know. Y'all looking gorgeous.
Thanks. Yes, I'm loving the shortcut. Are you ready for the weekend?
I'm ready to turn up like I ain't got no kids, no responsibility. I'm going to act like I got a nigga, but I am going to be out here.
Appreciate
Make
the
sure you say that
disclaimer.
shit a little louder.
Yeah, what was
I'm going to act like I got a nigga.
It's just no kids. You got a man, but no kids.
Listen,
We got
don't
you.
call me. Don't text me. Y'all in good hands. I will see y'all upon my return. Mama need a break, okay? Mama gotta have some fun too.
Mama gotta have a life too.
So, what's up, ladies? Who wants to talk about their week? It's been a couple of weeks. What's been going on?
Yes, catch us all up, ladies.
Me, I have been bouting with allergies for the past couple of weeks. It's been very weird. Like I thought I was sick, nothing was wrong with me. Then it just felt like I had a sore throat for weeks and weeks and weeks. And then now, for the past 2 days, when I wake up in the morning, it looks like I've been crying, like my eyes puffy. I'm like, this is not a good look. I don't have 2 or 3 hours to wait for my eyes to unpuff. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
I mean, at least you ain't gotta go to work and see nobody. You know.
Well, I do interviews on Zoom, so yeah, it's not cute.
Oh shit! Oh
Yeah.
dog, I ain't know.
I'm gonna send you
You
the
got to
bottle.
wake up 2 hours early.
I'm gonna send you the bottle of the night. You take it at night, once a day, but you take it at night.
Mm-hmm.
It's worked wonders for me. Me and Cadence are the only one who seem to have gotten the allergy since the move down here, but
Yeah,
it's amazing.
yeah. I was talking to my mom about it. And we remember I used to have allergies really bad when I was like a kid, but I haven't had them, as an adult. But you know how that go. They could pop back at any time, so I guess they're here to stay.
Oh yeah, and they're so fucking annoying.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be at work like I know they think something wrong with me. Just sneeze, like oh my god, where the hell is my drugs? Drug me, please.
Yeah. So what's going on with you?
I just finished a major move, a big move to a new house. And if my background wasn't up, y'all would see boxes stacked up. I'm feeling like so overwhelmed. I need to have an unpacking party, like legit.
Yeah.
I don't know why I got my nails done every day. I keep popping one. I popped another one yesterday, so I got to get that fixed tomorrow. Like, I don't know who I thought I was, bad and bougie and trying to move. What?
Yeah, when I moved, I went and got my nails taken off right before.
That was smart.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really all I've been doing, trying to get some type of organization so I can stop tripping over boxes.
It'll happen. It'll happen.
Yeah. What about
one
you?
day at a time? What about you, Mia? What's up?
I don't really got nothing going on. Like nothing. There's no news. I'm just, working, trying to get a grip on this shit. So, but yeah, nothing.
Well, you know what they say. A lot of times, no news is good news, right?
That's what we gonna rock with.
We're gonna put that positive affirmation out in the air. No news is good news. No news is good news. All right. I was telling Teresa, I made like such a perfect concoction. Now they say you're not supposed to mix dark and light, but I did tonight, and it's amazing. Y'all want to know what the mix was? Hit us on Patreon, but it's good.
So, do we really is white Henny still considered a cognac? Is still considered dark?
I think it is.
That's a good question, right?
I think
I
it
mean,
is.
I still think it's a cognac. It's just not dark like regular Henny, but
Yeah, I would
it's
still
still a
say,
cognac.
yeah, I would still say it would be not a good idea to mix that with white. So don't get into trouble tonight.
Well, you know, you got to remind them before you going out of town. So.
Why
Oh,
do you guys always want to try to smash you and like really go crazy before you go out of town? Like that is a fact.
Trying to make sure you understand what you got. Like, don't fuck this up. Don't fuck this up now. Remember what you got.
No, for real. Like, dudes really try to put in that work before you go OT.
boy, I miss those days.
But have you experienced that though?
Back in the day when I was young, it's like, not yeah.
They did a study. That is a valid study. They be trying to break it before you leave so you can't use it. Like, let me make sure I just tear this down real quick, and she need a couple days to recover, and then she come home to me.
Facts.
That is the thought process. They get on my nerves.
Right. Because I don't feel like I act like that before a guy go OT. Like, I gotta, like.
Because it don't matter how much pussy you give them, they can still get more pussy. Like,
Facts.
that doesn't matter. You can't beat the dick up. Like, you can beat the pussy up, but you can't beat the dick up. So, yeah, it doesn't matter how much pussy you give them. They can still fuck again.
Well, you could twist wrong and bend it the wrong.
Yeah, we're not trying to break the dick, though. That's what we're not trying to do. We still wanted to work for us. Yeah.
Put them out of commission for 10 to 15 days. I'm from what I heard. I've heard this through the grapevine.
Recent studies have shown.
So you can break the D. Oh, okay.
You can on accident or on purpose. On accident.
Well,
all right,
let's
so
get into these hot topics.
Let's get to it.
So, what do we want to talk about first, guys?
I don't even know what they are, honestly. I'm sorry, y'all. So y'all just got to go ahead.
Shanice, tell us about the Fire Festival again.
We can start with the Fire Festival. So the Fire Festival they hyped it up to be better than Coachella, better than what was the one in the 60s?
Woodstock.
Yeah. And they had Ja Rule, and they had all these models like hyping it up, showing all these pictures. And basically they scammed rich people. They got to the private island and these cabanas and all of this, it was tents. The meal plan was like cold sandwiches, bologna sandwiches. It rained. They didn't have all of the people they said that was going to be there. So it came out that the man really just took their money and ran with it. They sued him. He was prosecuted. He got 6 years. He only did 2.5, and he just got out. He just posted Fire Festival 2 coming soon.
I think that's perfect marketing on his end, though. I'm just saying, like, because if anybody
going to that shit, though, who's going?
That's what I'm saying. If anybody buy a ticket, that's on you. So yeah.
I think, first of all, like, okay, I'm glad he got prosecuted. He did a nice amount of time, but he had got upwards of $6 million. He ruined the island that it was on. He ruined, people are still like contractors and all of that are still trying to get money from him. And now he's talking about a new festival. Like, how do you think that's possible that people are going to trust you? And you, like you said, marketing. He did come back, the Bill guy who was the founder of Fire Festival. He came back talking about, well, how y'all think I'm going to pay people back if I don't do another festival?
Well, that's what I was thinking. Like, I mean, I'm sure he owes restitution, but I would say this: he got the hell of a gift of gab if he can get some sponsors and get another festival going. Like, he is really that dude.
Gang, are we going?
I don't think so. I can't survive on an island with no electricity, no water, and a
No,
tent.
because who's sucking dick for water? No, like no for me.
Mia, that's gonna be on you. All right.
Bitch, please. You hoes gonna be thirsty. I might have some breast milk left up in here for y'all, but that's about it. Definitely not about to suck no dick for y'all to get no water. It's over.
Like he had some people really ready to risk it all trying to support him. Like it just was crazy. So I think he's going to pull it off. I think people are going to buy tickets. They're going to give him the benefit of the doubt, and he's actually going to pull this off. I'm watching. I'm waiting, and I guess we'll see.
We will have to see. So let's talk about this Chloe Bailey album and the Beyonce little controversy. So Chloe Bailey's album dropped. I think it did 10,000 first week. They expected it to do a lot more numbers, I guess. And there hasn't been really a lot of hype around it. And, you know, she is down with Beyonce. What is it, Parkwood on that label, and they're saying, you know, wow, B, like you couldn't even give her a social media shout out. Like, what do y'all think about that?
When have y'all ever seen Beyonce give somebody a social media shout out though? Like she'll post people on her website, Beyonce.com, but like I ain't never seen her post nothing but her and Jay on her Instagram ever.
Yeah,
so, like,
I agree. I haven't seen her endorsing any artists on IG or Twitter.
Yeah, I don't think that. But at the end of the day, I feel like we in the social media era. So like, why you ain't promoting your shit? Every time people got something going out, like you should be promoting your shit heavy. You shouldn't let nobody forget, because I feel like the way that music come out now, it's easy to not know who dropping some shit unless you're really a fan. So like, if you not telling me every day you got some shit coming, I might forget because 10 other people dropped some music. Like it's just, I feel like the music industry is oversaturated. So you gotta make sure that I know you got something coming, or I ain't checking for you. And I'm not a Chloe Bailey fan as far as like music, so I would have never known to be like, oh yeah, let me tap in.
Now, is this Beyonce's first artist on her label?
Her and her sister were signed to her a while ago. I don't know about anybody outside of that.
So in that regard, I would think that she would want her to be more successful than what she was. She landed on like 100 and something on the chart with her album. I don't think she put anything on her website. I don't like, there's been no murmur or anything from her. She has such a social media presence and people follow her. And if she say jump, they're going to say how high. I would think for this to be like her first artist on her label, it behooves her for her to be successful. So I just think she could have did a little more effort. She could have put.
Do you think Beyonce give a fuck if this girl out like that? Ain't gonna make.
I don't think it's so much about money or anything like that, but her name is tied to this label. So Chloe fell, her album, her record label, people looking at her record label like, well, they couldn't even push Chloe. Like, so I think it's more than just if she care or not.
I mean, I agree a little bit with you, Shanice. I feel like she could have. I mean, it takes 1 second to post something, especially. I mean, yeah, I know you don't post, but this is your first artist. In a way, maybe Beyonce wasn't even thinking about it. You know, like I just feel like she's not really tapped in on that level with social media. But one thing's for sure, if she would have posted something or tweeted something, it would have went crazy. But maybe she wants to see what she can do without her.
Exactly. Like, I don't know. I just feel like, you ever been a part of like the marketing group where you got to sell X amount of things and then you move up and shit like that? The person above you is not holding your hand, posting for you to get the people to sign up under you. That's your job. So I feel like it's the same way with music. Yeah, Beyonce might have been able to post her and got her numbers up, but it's your music. You got to stand in your shit. This is your art. You went in the studio and made this. So if you're not talking about it every day, because I ain't see Chloe talking about it. I seen her talking about this Praise movie that she in. Like, I didn't see her personally.
I don't even think I follow Chloe on IG, so maybe I'll go follow her. But I mean, what we do know is the norm, though. It is expected, or that is usually what happens if somebody has an artist under them. They will post them, they will shout them out. Like that is usually how it goes.
Yeah, I don't think Chloe did a good enough job of marketing for herself. Her team that she has, like all of these artists have teams. Someone on her team, I feel like, really did drop the ball in the marketing aspect of her album. Because, like Mia said, I had no clue she had an album coming out. Like, I was listening to the radio and all I kept hearing is Beyonce artists flopping. And I'm like, she had a song coming out? Like, what? Like, so somebody on her team definitely dropped the ball. I hope they're rebranding and come out, because I think Chloe could really do really well by herself. I know her and her sister.
I know she just did a interview with Lotto. I didn't listen to the whole thing. The little clip went viral of her trying to get the tea on her with Quavo. But I would probably when I get a chance, maybe try to go back and listen to it and see. Hopefully, on that interview, she was talking about her album coming out.
She's supposed to be dating Quavo.
It was a little clip that had went viral because Lotto has like a show on Apple Music, and she tried to ask her some tea, like that wasn't even tea, that wasn't even a rumor. First of all, she made that up. That she was dating Quavo, and basically the backlash was, Lotto, you don't even want to admit who you're dating. You don't even want to admit that you're fucking with Savage. So how dare you try to get tea on somebody else? Stop.
Yeah.
All right, moving right along. Let's talk about these Instagram verification blue checks. $14.99 a month.
More fakery, more.
Pretty much anybody can get a blue check now. So many people have so many things to say on both ends. Some people are like, well, it can help your business. It can help you stand out. It can, it could be an investment in yourself. And on the other end, it's like, no, especially if you don't have a business, you're delusional if you get a blue check, in my opinion. But it's just like these companies just laid off all these people. Y'all cut off the content payout monetization for Reels. Now you want to really still bleed the people and charge them for a check? I'm not with it.
Is it a one-time fee, or is it like
it's monthly?
Every month
subscription fee. I just think it just goes to show how social media has ruined people, because you so pressed for social media clout or to say you got a blue check. Who gives a fuck? Is that check giving you a real check? But people are so stuck on images and what you look like online that you're willing to pay $15 a month, over $200 a year to say, oh, I'm verified, but by who and for what? Like, you got 200 followers. What the fuck are you talking about? I think it's stupid, but it just shows where people is. It started on Twitter, and Elon did it. He made a grip off of it. But what they were saying is that they're going to start making people who were once verified, you got to pay. So it's going to be everybody got to pay. So celebrities who just have it because they're celebrities, if you don't get on gang and start paying, you're not going to have no blue check. That's
fucked up, because they really are the ones who deserve to have a check. You know what I mean? Like, they went through the process. They met the criteria. They had the press and the media and the amount of followers that you needed to have. Now it's just like, what the fuck is the point of having it?
Well, I feel like celebrities should be the only ones paying. Shit, they can afford it. What's $15 a month to them?
Right, but that's what I'm saying. They should have been did that when it was a real verification. Now that it's not, I wouldn't pay that shit if I was them. If anybody else can have it, the value is no longer there.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't pay it as a celebrity, but I'm saying that's what they should have been did. Make celebrities,
absolutely.
Because what the fuck?
Well, with celebrity or stardom or any of that, they rarely pay for stuff. They're gifted stuff all of the time. Like, we look at what they're wearing and the stuff that they get, and we work hard to try and get it or match it, or because they promote it. And they got it for free. So that's why it's always like, what you really should take stuff as face value and stop trying to be like anybody other than yourself, because these celebrities, they don't pay for a lot of stuff that they get. They get stuff gifted, or sponsored or anything like that. And I just feel like the only negative to that check thing is that if a celebrity is like, fuck it, I'm not paying, take my check away. Okay, now I'm about to put my check as Nia Long and I'm going to pay that $15, get the blue check. I'm the real Nia Long and now I'm about to start scamming all these people. Like, I just think they didn't really think this through. Like, it's too late. You should have thought of this first. And now that you didn't, you're trying to play catch up, and I just think it's gonna backfire. It's
all an experiment. I feel like, anyways, they'll figure it out. They're probably gonna give like real people a different color check or something like that. Maybe charge them a different amount. They will figure out the kinks, but they want to get that money. That's a lot of money.
How ick would it be for your check to be yellow, and everybody know yellow is a paid check? Like, yeah, they pay for that check, and then everyone else is blue. Like, that is so. I hope. It's so nasty.
Yeah, to be continued. More to come with this nonsense. I'm not here for it. I'm just really over it. Like I told y'all, if it wasn't for the podcast, honestly, I would have already took a social media break. But it's definitely, the time is now for that. Great things always happen for me when I take a break. So
yeah,
I can't wait.
All right. So I think that should be it for Hot Topics. It's already 30, so we can wrap that up. Peaches, I seen you was on screen, but we had you backstage a little long. Come on back, baby. Come on back to the stage. Hey, baby.
I had to let y'all get through Hot Topics first. I'm like, they in their deep little conversation. Let me go finish what I'm doing.
I know that's right. So, I'm dealing with an artist with them really being in art because he's at a photo shoot right now. And
yes, child.
Yes, looking deep.
Yes. I know last time I was supposed to be on, but child, my cousin know I'll be in and out these streets, outside, and I'm like, oh my God, I forgot the fucking podcast. Sorry, I don't know if I'm supposed to be cursing, but I forgot the podcast, and I apologize that I wasn't here last time, but I'm here now.
We're happy to have you.
Yes, welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the Glow Gang. You look so good.
So, Mia, you want to give an introduction to Peaches, or have Peaches introduce himself?
So we're not gonna do. We could introduce him, but we doing he's a 10 or this or that. What we doing?
We're doing he's a 10.
Okay. All right. So Peaches is my cousin, y'all. But he's also a rapper, an actor, and what else? Run down the list because it's mad shit on your resume. So tell them.
Well, business owner, creative director, actor, socialite, everything, ballroom girl. But I'll be in these streets. I'll be trying to get a pace entertainment anytime I can. So anything I can do to be on a stage, girl, I'm doing it. So yeah.
Period.
Yes.
Period. We definitely got a clip of your ballroom before we get to you. The confidence gotta.
I'ma do this for my city, bitches.
Yeah, like when you walk in bars, like when you are walking a bar, like I was just telling one of my friends, it's really all about the confidence and attitude. Like it's crazy that in ballroom they feed off of how nasty your attitude is and how confident you are and how shady you're being. So the confident is the better. Like they love all of that shade, all of that nastiness. As crazy as it sounds.
Okay. We love it. I'm here for it. I need like a couple of lessons. I gotta do a walk off. I can't do no dead drop because I'm up in the ground.
Listen, my friend was actually the other day. He was like, "Girl, don't you still vogue? You still getting out here vogue?" I'm like, "Listen, I'm gonna stick to staying above the ground because, bitch, I might get down there and may not get back up. I can't be doing that with y'all no more. Like, y'all got that."
Is there a death drop then roll? Like I would have to roll. Like
I mean, you could turn it into a cute little move and roll over, get back up real cute, but it's all an improvisation, girl. You got to do something, Chief, down there.
Right.
You might stay down there.
I hold that.
It's a lot.
All right, he's 10, but
so we do a segment, Peaches, called He's a 10. So
Okay.
we start with the number and then we give you a scenario. And in that scenario, the number either goes down or the number goes up.
Okay.
The first one is he's a 10, but he texts you after y'all date and asks you for your portion of the bill.
Get the fuck.
That obviously. I mean, I don't have no problem with paying half. I don't look at somebody bad if they want me to pay half on our first date. I mean, but say that at the table. Don't wait till we get home and text me later asking for this coin, child. We could have did that at the table, and I wouldn't have thought nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody be in their situations. You never know. It's people be in their little things. So I don't really look at people wrong for that. But I mean, texting me a day later, telling me to give you no, nigga. It's a no. It's
like,
a
what number you gonna give him? What number you gonna give him?
I would give him probably a good 3 because I'm not going back after that. Like I'm not
going down to a 3.
Yeah, it's like it's clipped after that. I'm not gonna start thinking all the time. It's clipped after that. Like it's done.
All right, Trees, what are you giving them?
A big blocked 0.
Period. Like, the fuck is he talking about?
Like what? Boy, you have literally played yourself. Yeah, congratulations. Really you're blocked.
Yeah, and I said that emotion. You got to get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna send him the money though, just to let you know you good.
Oh, you better than me. I'm not sending you no coin, child.
Yeah, you get it, and now you blocked on everything.
I'm not sending you no coin. You just gonna be blocked, and I might go, and I'm most likely gonna ghost you because it's gonna be no, nigga. Like, what are you thinking? That's terrible.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's out of pocket.
I might give him the benefit of the doubt. Like he might go down to like a 5.
What?
And I might try again, see if it happens again. Like maybe something happened, right? And he checked his finances and was like, dang, I'm messed up for the week. Like she did have steak and lobster. Like I need that for this week. Like I might give him another chance.
I don't know why do people be so pressed to pay the full bill. Like, I mean, I don't know. In my situation, I don't like to put those type of roles on anybody. And me being feminine, in dating masculine people, you kind of fall into those roles where you oh, the nigga gonna pay the bill or the more feminine one ain't got to. But I don't mind, and I think that I wouldn't look down upon anybody for paying the bill. But go into the situation knowing I wouldn't even like him using that he ain't got the money as an excuse, because you should have known that before we go on this day. Reschedule this. You know what I'm saying? If you know your coins are right, reschedule this, call me back and be like, listen, we gonna have to do this another day. I respect that more than or do something. Listen,
make it work in your budget. Don't go outside showing off and then ask me for it, because what if I don't got it?
And you're clearly a poor communicator.
Exactly.
So let's just not even continue on with this. Yeah,
I'm all
set. Yeah. No.
All right. He's a 5, but he'll eat you from the rooter to the tutor. He's a full-on munch.
It's given he missing some teeth or something. Why is he 5? Why the fuck is
well, he probably can't dress.
There's
a lot of things that be making these niggas 5s. They probably can't dress. They probably can't, like we said, can't communicate. Something going on where, it's bringing their rankings down. But, I mean, for me, that's not my favorite thing to get done to me.
Okay.
So I wouldn't I mean, it's cute. You can do that good. It's not gonna
it doesn't really provide value for you to bring them up.
Yeah, it's not providing value for me. I'm not gonna look past I don't know, I'm not gonna give you more points because you can do that well, or take away points because you can't. You know what I'm saying? I just don't really, it's not that important to me.
He's
that
still a 5.
act. It's not
So
that
he'll stay
important.
at 5.
Yeah, he'll stay a 5. He'll stay a 5.
All right. What about you, Treese?
I mean, I love to get blessed.
No
Okay.
shade. No shade.
But again, it's like, okay, why are you a 5? But I don't know. I think I'll bring him up to a 7.
Ooh,
Okay.
you giving
Get a
out
couple
points.
more points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
head is not gonna give you that much points. You're gonna stay a 5 because you're a 5. Like I don't even really head is cool, but it gotta come with fire dick after. So you giving me one without the other.
Yeah. It's just not enough
That's
for me.
not head. He's eating everything. Your whole
I don't
body,
even really
all of that.
I don't really like
And
my
you don't know
ass.
if he don't got fire dick or not.
Listen, if he's a 5, he definitely don't got fire dick. Like we're gonna go with that because again, fire is a fucking 5. Fire dick is gonna immediately bring you to a 9 every time.
It's no
So
shade, but
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
what?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, fire dick is definitely gonna bring you to a 9 at minimum. So I feel like
Fire dick with 10 baby moms, no car,
all right, but we just said where fire dick
no
puts you
side
at the best.
tooth. Like, yeah, fire
No,
dick.
the
Not no
5 is
side
missing the
tooth.
side tooth. He don't got a side tooth. That's why he a 5. He don't got a side tooth. He don't got a car. He got 2 baby mamas, and he's a 5 giving all this head out. And I feel away. So you're gonna
He
stay a
just got.
5.
He just feel like he got to overcompensate. He know he got to make up it for
His
somewhere.
dick
And he's a
little.
5. Like he
Usually,
like nigga.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm not that.
5.
I
I'm
ain't
leaving
that
him at a
girl.
5.
You're gonna stay there, baby. I'm
Because
sorry, I
like
can't.
you just said, he's overcompensating for something. Like,
There we go.
I appreciate your services, and I'm
You can definitely
ghosting
bless
that.
me. You can bless me and go home for sure.
It's given. It was cute. You know, it was cute.
That was cute, little head. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. That was real cute. I like that. Thank you. We can probably do that
All
again.
right.
But you know,
So he is a 4.
Why these numbers so low?
He is a 4.
we started with some
But
nonsense.
he has a solid financial plan. He got his 5-year goals, his 10-year goals. His 401k is popping, but he is a 4.
So he's ugly with money.
He don't even got the money. He just got the plan for the money.
That's what I was. You took the words right out of my mouth, girl. Because I'm
He
like,
just got a 5-year plan to get it. No.
I don't know. A lot of niggas.
No,
make
he has
plans.
a solid financial, like his finances is solid, and he has his 5 and 10-year goals set out. His 401k is stacked, but he's a 4.
So he has money, but he's a 4.
In the
Is
look
he
department,
spending?
or just
Is he spending this money, or is he trying to put it all in the 401k?
Exactly. Is he selfish or not?
That ain't. This is all you got. What is
We need more information.
That's all
yeah,
you
I
got.
think I'm gonna need a little more information on this man.
Yeah, because if that's the case, he's still a 4 because I don't give a fuck. And sometimes dudes with money be the cheapest ones.
That
So
is true.
Period.
if you're not spending that money on me, you're a 4.
That is
If
Or
true.
you
adding to my
are,
lifestyle, like I
I'll
don't
take you
know.
up to a 5.
And niggas with plans just want you to follow their plan most of the time. Like, and this, I just don't know. I don't know if that's
They
enough.
be controlling.
Yeah, they be controlling. They want you to do what they
Very.
want you to do,
Oh,
and you
my
already don't look
God.
your best. So I don't know.
Yeah, no. Forrest giving me he can't dress and he ugly and
Yeah.
no.
He
No,
just can't offer me nothing, and I don't know. I just don't know if you be, and that's so crazy because we love that stability in a man. But child, I'm
Get
stable
somebody else.
alone. Like I could do this by myself. Like it's not no. I can't just take stability over everything else. So depending on what the reasoning is behind his ranking, you know, then maybe we
Okay,
can
we'll
talk.
say he's ugly, and he can't dress.
Yep, he
We
gonna
can work
stay a
with that.
4.
We can work with that. I can work with an ugly nigga that can't dress because bitch, if you're gonna get with me, you're gonna know how to dress within a week. 7 days tops.
I know that's
You're
right.
gonna have a new wardrobe. You're gonna know how to dress, baby. We ain't even got to worry about that. Those things are teachable. And I mean, you know, money can change my eyesight. I'll be like, oh, you so fine, baby. Like I can deal with this. I can deal with this. You know, and you're not controlling. You know how to communicate. You just can't dress and you ugly, and you got your shit. Okay, well, we can talk. We can talk. We can talk.
Okay.
I feel you on that.
Me, Treese, what are you going up or down? He's saying that 4. Mia's saying that 4.
If he's ugly and he can't dress, but he got money, I'm gonna take him up. I'm gonna take him up to a nice little 5.5.
Okay, I would change my. I would take him up, knowing his reasoning, to a good 7.5.
Okay.
I'm
gonna move him up to about a 7. I'm gonna move him up to a 7. We like a man who's playing. Like we want somebody who can kind of lead a little bit, not take over, but lead a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move him up to about a 7, and I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna dress him up. I'm gonna dress him up a little bit.
Yeah, we gonna get your style together, baby. That's easy. We gonna work.
I love that for y'all.
Okay, so let me ask this question real quick. Who y'all picking? An ugly nigga who can't dress with money, or a fine nigga that's broke who could fuck good?
I'm out of my
nigga that can't dress with money. That's a clear answer to me.
Yeah, like, at this point, it would be the ugly one. Yeah.
Because a fine nigga that can't, like, I don't know, like, I just know, like, being fine is just not enough for me. No, like, it's just not enough for me. Personally.
And I ain't giving nobody else no baby, so I don't really give a fuck what you look like, because I ain't got to worry about what my kids gonna look like. We good. We good.
That's a good point.
That used to be the concern. Well, I don't want to have a baby, but, you know, that's over. Y'all not getting no baby out of me.
Okay, so here's the last one. He's a 6, but he's a promoter. Like a
oh, baby.
If we promoting Sons Out, Buns Out, because then maybe we could talk.
Well, y'all know I'm an artist, so honey, I'm gonna rank him up just to get me in every club, on every list, on every stage. So every A&R girl, do your job. That's my man. He don't look the best, but that's my man. And don't y'all say nothing about him, honey. He does his shit. Yeah, he gonna get ranked up a couple notches, baby.
Promoters are very high in the ranks of the thoughts profession.
They are.
Very much
definitely giving horror. So you say he's a what?
6.
A 6?
I'll take him to an 8.
I'm taking him down to a 5. I'm an auntie, so I really don't give a fuck if you can put me on the list. Like, I already know what you're gonna be doing in a club. I'm never gonna trust you.
If he promoting a good grown and sexy brunch, he definitely going up to an 8, because that is my vibes. Put me in a brunch, lamb chop me, shrimp and grip me, all of that good shit. Bring the bottomless mimosas.
Me.
So yeah, I'm fucking with it. If he doing brunch, he going up to an 8.5. I love it here. Like,
okay. Yeah, I'm putting him down. I don't want nothing to do like me. Tree said, I don't trust you. You thought Bill for real. You're down to a 3. Like you already.
Goddamn.
Oh, y'all not having it.
The line. You just crossed the ugly borderline a little bit, and you're a promoter. No, you're going down to a 3. I'm all set on you.
That sounds like some trauma. Talk to us backstage on Patreon about that, because this seems like you got a story to tell.
They were like, how people got in here? Her man.
So he's a 10. Gonna hop right into the show.
Let's get it. I don't have the outline because I'm on my phone. Sorry,
No, you're fine.
All right, please. Chad, it is so hot in here. Like, how are we supposed to shoot? I'm gonna be melting.
Today's show is about Out Loud, and we have Peaches on for today's show. So we really want to just go into your background a little bit, Peaches, and we just have a few questions for you, for some of our listeners, and just for some clarity for all of us. So first off, we want to know, like, how hard was it to come out to your family?
I didn't come out to my family. I came out to my mom. And when I told my mom, I felt like I didn't need to tell anyone else. Because, like,
is your mom my mom?
Yeah. Like, I just didn't feel the need to tell anyone else. I just literally told my mom. I wrote her a long letter. She used to work this night job, and she was never home when I came home from school. So I wrote her this long letter, and I knew I wanted to come out because I just had met my best friend, and she had just taught me all of, like, she gave me these clothes, like these tight clothes. She did my makeup, like she did everything. And I'm like, oh no, this is what I'm doing. I'm going home to tell my mom tonight. And I did that. And she after that I just didn't feel like I needed to come out to anybody. So I didn't really come out to my family. They just seen it on social media and they just seen me. And I was very young. I was like 13. So
I was just about
they
to
were
ask you how old were you? Okay, so
yeah,
you
I
were
was.
pretty
I had
young.
just turned 13, and it was that Halloween actually, because I had got my hair done for Halloween. You know, that's how every little gay boy get up and they find out, y'all. They get to Halloween and want to put some hair on their head, and that was what I did. And I just came out to her, and she was very supportive. And I think that in itself was one of the big reasons why I didn't feel the need to come out to anybody else, because my mom was like extremely supportive. Like she was just like she kept it really real with me. She was like, a lot of people aren't going to accept this. A lot of people aren't going to like this. Your family is going to have stuff to say. And I just really didn't care because my mom knew, and she didn't care, and she was going to love me regardless. So I just didn't feel the need to come out to the world. I just really came out to my mom.
Because that's who was important.
Yeah, that's who I was scared to come out to. That was who made me nervous when I thought about coming out. Like I didn't really care about anybody else or what they thought. I just really, and I was extremely flamboyant. Like before I came out, my mom had even asked me a few questions because I had started hanging with gay people. I started, you know, acting different, like, you know, and my mom, she asked me a few questions. So like I was already flamboyant, and a lot of people already knew, a lot of people already called me names. A lot of people was just like, he's gay. And when I came out to my mom, I felt like everybody knew already. I'm like, child, y'all know what it is. And my mom just was very supportive. And that was like the key for me to be as confident as I am, to have my mom's support.
A lot of times, like when I have, friends who have come out to me, and it was just like their response of like, thank you for telling me, but I kind of already knew. Like, was that like
Yeah.
response?
I think that it's hard to see that people know, because I didn't see that until after. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like I wasn't, because you would, that's a scary thought, to be like, everybody knows I'm gay and everybody knows this, because you still holding on to whatever bit of hope that you're hiding as much as you are. You know what I'm saying? So you're
Yeah.
not seeing it before you come out the closet. You're not seeing, it's easy for a lot of people to be like, oh child, we already knew. But you don't really see that because you're trying so hard to suppress it and so hard to hide that you're hoping people don't know. You know what I'm
You're doing
saying?
a good
So
job of that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Is the
So it's
suppression
like,
more about protection? Like, growing up in the hood, you can't really be out here being gay because then you got to fight? Or was it just about people's opinions about it?
I think that it depends on the person. My protection, I mean, I was so scared of, again, it goes back to my mom. Like that was terrifying to me, to come out and tell her that I was gay. I knew how to fight, and I fought all the time, and I wasn't scared of people. I wasn't scared of people beating me up, because I was always in my mindset like, I've gotten to fights for people calling me gay already. So that's not. And then I had a lot of friends, girl. We used to roll in crews where we wasn't having it. Like, girl, you want to fight, girl, we gonna fight you. So that wasn't really what it was about for me. It was about disappointing my mom, and her, like, and losing her, because I already, like, wasn't extremely close. Like we were a close family, but I wasn't extremely close at that point with a lot of my family. And my mom was just my everything, like as she is now. Like she was everything to me. So like losing her was like really scary for me. That's really what I thought about when I didn't want to come out. I was just like, I can never tell my mom this. Like this will never happen. So I think
Yeah.
it just depends on who you are. Some people are scared of their father, or some people are scared because they grew up in the church, or some people are scared
Yeah.
because of, their homeboys or whatever. Like it was my mom for me. So I guess it depends on the person.
I could see that.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. As far as like, oops, my headphone. As
That's okay.
far as like getting into the music industry, did you ever feel like it was gonna hinder you being gay? Because I know now, there is the what's the young boy name? Old Town Road.
Lil
Lil
Nas
Nas.
X.
Oh
Lil
yeah,
Nas.
Lil Nas X, there's Saucy Santana. Like I feel like now it's a wave and it's acceptable, but the hip hop that we grew up on, you wasn't about to be out here talking about you fucking niggas and this, and you know what I mean?
It wasn't.
It
Like
was
it was.
not acceptable
It
whatsoever.
wasn't at
So
all, and it still to a extent isn't. This lash is going crazy. Um, it's still to a extent isn't. I don't think that it hindered me because when I was a young kid with Starlet and Ruby and Charma's kids, we formed a music group, even with Dominique, my brother, like my stepsister and my brother, we formed a music group. We used to write music. We used to record on this Nickelodeon boombox. So music was always in me. And I think that when I came out the closet and I got into the ballroom scene and I started hosting events and I would have to be on the mic and making up shit off my head and all of that. Like, I think that that's what drew me back to music. And I never thought being gay would hinder me because that was how I found my voice in music. You know what I'm saying? I always thought being gay was gonna be the thing that's made me stand out. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't think it was gonna ever hinder me. Right now, I feel like it's a lot of competition,
yeah.
and there's just a lot of people who I was just talking to one of my friends. He's a manager. He was just talking about how like sometimes my looks get in the way of my rapping, and I'm like it's because everybody wants this gay gimmick. They want to see fur, they want to see lashes, they want to see all of this. So I think that it's a lot of competition now. So that's what hinders me. But I don't think me being gay it ever hindered me because I've been to straight shows where I've had niggas walk away from the stage when they see me walking up, but they walked right back to the stage when they heard me rap, and they was like, "Yo, you are crazy." So like, I
Right.
don't think it ever would hinder me because I know I'm talented and I know my rap is gonna trump me being gay, me being black, me being anything. You know what I'm saying?
And do you prefer like to even be labeled as a gay rapper, or do you just want to be known like as a rapper?
Um, I can't even lie. I don't mind it. You know, call me what you want, long as you calling child. Like you can call me a gay rapper, you can call me a queer one, a regular rapper. Like I don't care what you call me. Just know that I can spit and that I can do what I do. You know, like I'm not really big on labels or I don't really get offended easily, and I don't really care what you categorize me as and you just know that I can rap. You know what I'm saying? Like know that I'm talented and just know that I do what I do. And you can call me whatever you want, y'all.
Okay.
No.
So we saw like the little clip of the video earlier. Can you like give us some history behind like the house and the ballroom dancing and stuff like that? Like how did you get involved with that and where's that in line with like your rapping?
Okay, so I'll give you like my personal history because like
Mm-hmm.
ballroom history is like really deep. But you know, a short story is it started in New York City in like Harlem in the 70s, I believe, with drag queens, and they would just get together and have these events because, of course, they were shunned out from the gay clubs and everywhere because you know back then it was just like straight. I mean, it was like white cis gay men. You know, they didn't want to see drag
Mm-hmm.
queens or men in makeup, even the gays. So they started their own little community where they would have events and, you know, give each other life. And it turned into the ballroom scene. And me personally, I started off when I was like 13. That was like my first event that I went to. I came out to my mama. 3 days later, I was at a bar. 3 days later, I was at a bar. And I just always knew, like I said, my mom was like a high heel wearing, you know, doing makeup. Like she was always that type of girl. And I always idolized that about my mom. I always wanted to walk in heels. I always wanted to walk and do everything that I seen my mom do. And I knew I can do that. I knew I can do that. I knew when I walked into that ball that I could do that. I had the confidence to do it. So my first time walking out at a ball, I walked runway, and it's a bunch of different categories. They have face categories, they have runway categories, voguing. So I walked runway, and I was successful at it, and I people lived for me, and I was young, so like I wanted to keep doing that, and that's what I did. I had a lot of friends who did it. I got into traveling really early. Ballroom is a worldwide thing, so the more you travel, the better it is. I was into traveling and into all of that when I was like 14 and 15 years old. So that's really how I got into it. Just really finding a community to feel welcome in and to really be myself. And I found that, and it was everything for me. So like
Do you make money?
now, is it money involved? You said?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they do. They love to give away coins, child. Like they
Okay.
love to give away big cash prizes. I'm walking in Baltimore this weekend for 1,000. So wish me luck, child. Let's get
Nice.
it. So yeah,
Yes.
it's always cash prizes. They always doing like big cash prizes, and making sure it's ways for the girls to get a coin. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta work for it, child. They don't give away easy. You gotta put in that work. Make sure your look is
Yeah.
right. Make sure you walking right, and
Right.
How do you get chosen for a house?
Um. I don't want to say it's a popularity thing, but
But that's what it
like,
is.
Kind of is.
like it depends. Like me, I'll tell you how I got for my house. Like it just as simple as the mother of a house being at a ball, seeing you, and like, bitch, coming up to you like, what house you in? Like, girl, you ate it tonight. What house? That's how I literally became a Lavin, because I was out. I actually performed at an event. I was rapping, and then I walked the runway at the event. And the mother of the house, the New York City mother, she just walked up to me and was like, you need to be at our house meeting on Sunday. And I was just like, okay, where's it gonna be at? And it just was like, you got to go through this national meeting of all the board members. And it's basically a call like this where they interview you. They see how many balls you done walked in a year. They look at your clips, see what you can do. They look at how good your outfits is. Just they base all of that on their final decision. And, oh, I am so sorry. I'm sorry, my phone did some crazy shit. But they're based all of that on their final decision, and they basically let you in if they see it for you or not. So it's really like you walk balls, people notice you, and you get picked.
It's giving
And if you
America's
want to
Next
be,
Top Model.
yeah, and if you want to be a part of a house, then you can approach them, but you would approach them after you done walked some balls, after you got some clips to show, after
Yeah.
you got some proofs, like a resume,
You
So it's
gotta have
basically
some
all
type of
about getting out.
background.
Exactly.
Do you
gotta,
prefer one over the other, rapping versus doing the ballroom stuff?
oh, for sure, music. For
Okay.
sure, rapping. Nothing that I do creatively comes before music and writing. Like I don't like acting more than I like rapping. I don't like creative directing. I don't like doing photography. I don't like anything more than I like sitting in my house, writing music and going to the studio, bringing it to life. Like that is magical to me, and nothing will compare to that. Girl, ballroom is hard. Ballroom is annoying. Like
It's
it's
like
fun as it
it's like a
is.
workout, right? It's like a
Ballroom
workout.
is annoying, girl. Like it's just so much. Like aside from it being really fun and you knowing all these people and you having this family to fall back on, because my
Yeah.
house Lavin is very supportive and I love them down, especially being out here in New York. But it's like $400 effects every month and
Yeah.
tickets here and getting this and getting that and making sure this is right and going to this meeting and paying dues and doing
The
this and doing that.
outfits.
It's a
I
lot,
was gonna
and
say, is it like a pageant almost?
it's similar to a pageant. It's very similar to a pageant. They're longer. Balls be till like six in the morning, child.
Hell
So
no.
they're really
I'm going to
long.
bed.
Yeah, it be
Goodness,
people
I didn't
sleeping
know that.
balls. They be sleep at the balls, child. Trying to, I be like, no, they be knocked out at the tables. I be like, it's time for me to go. Sorry, I can't do it all night. After I walk,
Right.
I'm out. But yeah, it's similar to a pageant, but ballroom is funner than pageant. Sorry, pageant girls. Pageant is too like pageant is like too upscale. Ballroom is gritty, ghetto, fun, and black. So we go stick with the ballroom.
It's a time. It sounds like it's a
Yes,
time.
it's a time. It's such a fun time. It's so entertaining. You will see some shit that you've never seen in your life. You're like, how the fuck did this bitch get in this ball with a crane? And she's coming down from a crane with this on her head and got these. Like, it's just such a crazy show. Like, these bitches be
They be
doing
hella.
some shit. It's crazy. It's like really crazy.
We gotta go to one, y'all.
Yes, y'all do.
I'm
Y'all do.
here
They're
for
starting
that.
to do a lot in Rochester right now. So, like, if y'all ever want to go to one, I mean, the Rochester girls aren't like the New York City girls, but you know, they try, but you know, they still happen in Rochester. Like, they just did $1,000 category in Rochester. It was a face category, and all the girls came out. They had their big Cinderella gowns on, and I was supposed to come up there for that, but yeah, y'all can go to one right in Rochester. They always doing them.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna check one out.
We got to
She's
find
the
out.
only one that's in Charlotte, though. I mean, in Rochester. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina, and then Shanice.
Oh, you in the Mecca too, girl? Are you kidding me? Charlotte is like the Mecca down south. It's Charlotte
I
and
need to
Atlanta.
come
Like,
to Charlotte, and we need to go.
yeah, I was just in Charlotte. That's where I debuted in my house in Charlotte because they was like, I joined in September, and they were like, next ball in Charlotte, North Carolina, you got to debut. So I actually walked my first ball as a live in Charlotte. So that's crazy.
That's
I gotta
right.
go back. I love Charlotte.
Yes, I'll have to check out. We'll have to do a
Yes.
little event in Charlotte because
Yes, y'all will have a good time. It's
I want to
really,
see
really
one.
a good time. We gonna leave early though. We ain't got to stay all night.
No, we not.
Appreciate you.
Treese is the number one. Will call an Uber in a hot second. She out of there.
You gonna be like, when is Peaches walking, girl? Peaches, when you walk, bitch, we leaving, girl.
Like, is it like a directory? Like, you know, when you go into church and they have what's the order? Because I need to know.
It's crazy. Like, they'll tell you all of that. It's really like that. They won't when you walk in the bar, they're gonna hand you a order of categories and tell you everything that's going on and which category we on. But it drags. It gets so long because so many people come, especially bars in New York. Like, everybody wants to come to New York and walk a bar. That's like the biggest place to be for ballroom. It started here. Yeah. So like it'd be like sometimes 150 people walk in one category. You know what I'm saying? No. It is like category. Wow. Like, I remember at the I went to this bar last year. And my friend was walking. Chasmar came down here to walk, so I wasn't walking. I was just able to watch the whole bar. The realness category took like 2 hours. Just for one category, because that bar was so big and everybody wanted to walk it and everybody wanted to be out there on that floor. I'm like, child, it'd be a lot.
So the realness category, like, what does that consist of?
It's different. That's why it took so long, because it's different versions of realness. So realness, that was a category that started back in the day because, you know, the goal for trans people was to pass in real life. Like, they wanted to look, trans women wanted to look like real women, and trans men wanted to emulate real men at that time. So that category started from just that. You know, you have some trans women who are blessed to be extremely passable. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't tell unless they told you, or unless we're in this era now where everybody's open. But back in the day, you don't tell the girls your tea unless they knew. You know what I'm saying? So realness comes from that. They have different realness categories, like pretty girl realness for pretty girls. They have B&G realness for, you know, the girls from the block. And it's all about who looks the most passable. So who looks the more like a real woman. And for the boys, it's the same goal. Like, it's some gay men who you wouldn't tell they're gay. And it's a lot of gay men like that in the ballroom scene. So like, they all come out and they walk the realness category to see who looks most like a nigga, who we can't tell is gay up here.
Okay, we gonna get made from at one of these balls when they got the realness category.
Yes, you gonna see some niggas like, wait a minute now. Did he just get off the block, honey? Because he look like somebody's uncle up in here with the girls. Yeah, so that's all what realness is. And then they switch it up, like they have executive realness for office girls who work in office and come with executive looks. They have like drags realness for the boys who dress up as girls but are not trans women, you know. So it's just a bunch of different categories, and you just find your one and walk it, and it take all damn night.
It's 3 hours because I can't do all night now.
All night, girl. You be like, and I'm going outside, but you been you know how far I live, cousin. We can go to my house, take a nap, come back, the ball's still going on, girl.
Hell no.
Girl. It'd be a fool.
So I have a question. What's like the biggest differences that you've seen like in the music industry from when you first started doing music up until now, as far as like, they got the drill music is real big in New York. Like, what are the big differences that you see of things that you like and you may not like in the music industry now?
One of the biggest differences I see is the fact that it's not about like, remember how when we first started social media, because I don't even want to blame it on social media. I don't want to say extremely like, oh, because I came out really full force in the social media era too. So like, I don't want to blame it on social media, but you remember how back in the day, not back in the day, oh girl, I'm getting old. But you remember how like just like 10 years ago, we can even say 5 to 10 years ago, like you would go across viral videos, but those viral videos would be people who could really rap. Like though it would be those conscious rappers. Like it would just be people who are really rapping and really have talent. And I think one thing that changed now is the gimmicks. Like now it's not even about what somebody is saying. It's about anybody can go viral. Like we're not even going viral for talent anymore. Like anybody can go viral. Anybody could have a hit song. Anybody could have just something that I feel like I've been doing since I was a kid. Something that I feel like is instilled in me that I don't care if I never make it, I'm going to write music till the day I die. You know what I'm saying? So I think that people are coming into it now is different now because people are doing it just for that moment and just for that hit or just for that viral or just for
they
that.
don't really want a career in music.
Where you have people that are out here doing it because they want to make change, but they feel like this is what they were put on this earth to do. And that's one of the biggest differences I see. Of course, the shift in the gaze. I feel like now, it don't matter, honey, if you glue on a track, you doing makeup, child, you gonna end up rapping as a gay boy. Like every gay boy feel like they want to put a microphone in their hand, like, and it's just like, it's okay for that not to be for all of us, like it's okay for some of us just to do hair and for some of us just to do makeup, or for like, just because you are popping because you're a makeup artist or popping because you do hair don't mean you should just start rapping. Like it's just like, girls get 500 likes on a picture, girl, let me drop a song, let me do this. So like it's just like,
do you know Tucson that's like Ari's friend?
I don't really follow Ari that much to know him like that, but
so I was just wondering, has he always been rapping? Because I've only seen it recently on Twitter, a lot of his like music clips. So when you just said that, it made me think about him, because I wonder, like, before I just thought he was her friend. She does the cooking show with him, but he really be rapping. And I'm like, where did that come from?
Yeah, is he good?
I think he's good.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he suppressed it. At least he suppressed it until it was time, and he made sure that he knew this was what he wanted to do. I don't follow her, so I don't even know who the boy is. Rob, you know who Tucson is? You know who Tucson is? I don't know who he is. So I mean, I don't know. I just feel like it's a fad, and I don't even want to. I hate even voicing this because I feel like some people actually do have talent. Like this guy we're speaking of, like he may even be talented, and some people may discover like, oh shit, I could hold a little note or I could write a little something. So I'm not taking that away from people. I feel like everybody should be able to win and do whatever they want to do. But being an artist, standing in my artistry, and being someone who stands only in that, like I don't stand in my artistry for fame. I don't stand in my artistry for anything else other than the fact that I like to do it. Because trust me, if I didn't like to do this, I wouldn't be doing it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about what it comes to. I would be doing what I feel like I should be doing. And I think that there's just a lot of people who do it for other reasons.
Okay.
All right. Well, Peaches, make sure. Thank you for coming on the show.
And we gotta have some rap stuff. And you gotta rap. You gotta rap something. You gotta
hit give us a hot. Is it 8, 16, or 20? How it go?
Y'all want me to give
us a couple bars, Peaches.
Okay. Let me try to get y'all something that I'm not cursing crazy in.
You can curse. You can curse.
Oh,
It's okay. It's okay.
Should I do the one that I just dropped, Robbie? Okay. All right, y'all ready? I just dropped this, so it's gonna be coming out. Giving y'all a little preview.
Yes, exclusive.
Yes, Peaches.
All right.
Hit that shit.
I be wishing best for these bitches, they the worst. I be in my bag, yeah, I be all up in my purse. I don't want the second, bitch, I'm coming for the first. I ain't talking about no surgeries, but all I do is work. I ain't selling face, but I'm smoking on that perp, and they see me coming up, so I know they feelings hurt. I'ma throw it back, put this pussy in reverse. When I really put it on him, bitch, I bet he go berserk. I be on the bottom, he on top like a shirt. If that nigga broke, just keep it short like a skirt. I be getting tens, yeah, I do this shit with ease. Nah, you ain't got no money, you just chop with no cheese. I be on they neck, they be begging peachy please. If you coming from my spot, I will never let you breathe. I don't want no nigga lovers blind like I'm Eve. I be working, bitch, I'm on these jobs like I'm Steve.
Hey. Hey, I be on the bottom, he on top like the shirt.
You heard me, cuz.
I'm gonna have to post that one. I like that.
Yes, it's
be on
coming
the
out. I'm about to
bottom.
drop like a series of freestyles every Friday for the next 4 Fridays. So that one is going to be the first one, and I just did a video to it. It's really cute. Yeah, so be on the lookout.
Okay, that's fire.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. This is so cute. Please have me back.
We definitely will. Make sure you
Yes.
shout out your social medias. Let everybody know where they can find you, where they can stream your music, how they can see these Freestyle Fridays.
Yes, my social media is the same across every platform. So Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, it's all Peaches with a Z. And you spell it out, literally Peaches with a Z. And all of my music is on every platform. Peaches, and make sure, like a lot of people get it mixed up. They can't find me because they spell Peaches with an S. Please, I'm ghetto. I spell it with a Z. Please spell it with a Z.
Yes, Mia sent me some of it. It's a song, I think it's called Lit or something like that. With Lit in it. I was like, that's my shit.
Yes. Oh my God. We were just talking about that on mixtape. Yeah, so it's Peaches with a Z on all streaming platforms, and on all social media platforms. And yes, I got some new stuff dropping. I'm about to drop a joint mixtape with one of my good friends in New York City. So we working. It's gonna be a lot of stuff coming.
Yes, I love it.
For you.
Well, Peaches, are you ready for the hot seat?
I mean, don't scare me. I feel like I should be scared, girl.
You coming through with them hot seat questions. You might need to be a little scared.
Let me brace myself. Hold on. I'm ready. Whatever y'all want to ask me, y'all know I'm an open book.
Okay, so all right, so I got one question for you, Peaches, and then for the ladies. So okay, I'll ask the ladies first. Most people say, everybody has a price. So, like, what would be your price to switch over to the other side and eat some coochie, ladies?
Eat? I gotta eat like lick.
Eat? We can't even start with a finger, girl. Girl, we can't start with a finger.
Like, can I rub it a little bit? Can I put the rose
You gotta go
on
all the way. I mean, but it is a price.
What's your price?
I feel like to lick some pussy, I need at least 125,000 a piece. I could bump a pussy for free, but I can't lick one.
Not your bump one. You can't.
Listen, I'm gonna need that check, girl. I mean, you
Get
want
the
this
bag.
I'm gonna need the check.
It just feels so. I don't want to.
Me neither. Me neither. Girl, I'll blame you, child. Me neither.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much it would. It's definitely gonna cost.
It's definitely gonna cost.
I can't even think of a cost. I don't think everything has a dollar amount.
Everything doesn't have a price.
Girl.
Now y'all lying for 125,000.
That's what I'm saying. I'm definitely not gonna say no price at all.
You would lick a little clip for 125,000. Stop playing. I don't want to.
It ain't gonna cost that much for me. It's not gonna cost that much to eat no coochie for me. I can't do it. I just I don't want to say that. I mean, I don't want to sound like a cheap girl, but it ain't gonna cost that much for me. Bitch. It's like me a cute rat girl. We can go make this happen real quick, bitch. Get my money, let's go to the bathroom. Bitch, it's no fee. Like, girl, give me $1,000.
Okay.
And let's go get this popping real quick, baby. We can do this. bitch, and get back to being girlfriends real quick. Bitch, give me my $1,000 though before I start, and we can bust this out, bitch. I ain't got time.
Right, give me the money first.
You know, it's no shade. Bitch, it ain't gonna cost that much for me to do it now. Give me a cute rack.
Peaches, my question for you is like, why or what do gay guys get out of like getting guys that straight to sleep with them? Like, what's the hype behind that? Because all my gay homeboys, like, they love it. I forgot what's the term for it, but they love to like get a straight guy.
I think gays naturally like masculinity, and I think that with the trade niggas, trade is like the DL niggas. I think that they like that masculinity. They like a lot of like most of the trade is niggas. Like they niggas. Like I think gays just like that masculine element because that's really all they getting from it is a piece of dick, girl. It's not like they getting like a love connection or anything else. Niggas is stupid. So like niggas can't communicate. Niggas can't do, and it's same for gay niggas. It don't change.
That's good to know.
Yeah, so like it's just the masculinity aspect of it, and like the fact that it's really just the masculinity. Honestly, they love a masculine niggas. Gays is obsessed with masculinity. They love niggas. Niggas.
Okay. My hot seat question is, if you were offered money for your significant other or for like some indecent proposal shit. So like either they want to fuck you or they want to fuck your man for some money. And say like $20,000. You know, I gotta throw a big enough number so it seems reasonable to do it. Are you letting your man do it?
Done. Fuck this nigga and get our money. I mean, done. For me, I've already toyed with my boundaries in a relationship in my brain, and I don't want to be bothered all the time. I also don't want to fuck you all the time. There's going to be times where I'm not going to fuck you, and I would let you fuck somebody else. Go ahead, do it.
So you're with having an open relationship, basically.
No, I'm not. I'm open with bringing somebody in to have sex.
Okay.
On our own terms, like if we sat down and we talked about it,
but don't be trying to date them and all that extra shit.
No, you know, with like this, it's gonna be on our own terms. We're gonna have real boundaries because I'm an emotional person, but I'm not emotionally connected to sex. So like, sex don't get me in my feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like I can fuck somebody and I want you to go, and I do like to fuck people and get out my face. Like that's just how I am as a person. Yeah, nigga, go ahead, get me on what you saying.
How do you get that? Because I'd be like, oh, stay in my face.
Right.
I like my alone time. I like being alone. I love being by myself. I think better by myself. I feel better by myself. I am happier by myself. And I know in a relationship, I always said if I got married, we're gonna have 3 kids. One to represent our marriage, one to represent your individuality, and one to represent mine, because I am not losing that in a man. Like I can't. And I'm happy that I'm not emotionally connected to sex because I wouldn't want to be like that. I wouldn't want to be connected to that in a way where, because I just don't feel like it's weak to me. I don't want to be that connected to sex, and I'm not. Thank God. And I would definitely not have an issue with that. I would definitely sat with myself and was like, could you really let somebody, would you really have a threesome and da-da-da-da? And you know, as gays, we always have open conversations like this. And I have friends in open relationships. So I would definitely not mind. And then you talk about a coin, nigga, you can go fuck that man. Go let that man suck your dick and do whatever he want to do for the hour and bring your ass back home and stop playing with me. Because if I find out you want to go on a trip and you taking people out the dates and you doing all of this, then we gonna have an issue. But go fuck that man and come back home and stay in the other room for a minute.
Okay, Treese, what you doing?
For 20,000, I mean, I would be okay with it. I think with me, it would just be like, if this nigga bring this shit up later, if I'm the one who ends up fucking
that's what I was about to say.
And y'all know it can't go that way. It can't. It would have to be the other way because if you did it, it's always going to come up. Like
you let that nigga pound you?
20,000. Like
right, and you how you bringing this up? But you said yes, and you helped spend this money. So shut the fuck up.
And nigga jealousy is different. Like they type of jealousy is really confusing and don't make no sense. It's like, nigga, you told me it was okay, and now you. So I can definitely see how that would be a little.
This is going to be our homework assignment. We're going to present this, and we'll talk about it next week on what
you want Shanice to not be able to go out of town or what? What you trying to do?
He's not going to ask.
After we tell y'all right now, he would be just fine.
I would let you get okay.
I think all the niggas is gonna say get that money, but I do think they will bring that shit up.
I don't know. You think niggas gonna be? Do you think niggas really would be okay with that?
I really don't think they would. I think that you think they would be okay with the money, and they gonna say, "Bitch, do it," and it's a test. You go do it. You get them, they cut, and they out. It's fuck you. You whore. You bitch.
Like, you gonna be sucking that? You be sucking my dick like that?
Did you suck that nigga dick? Like, so you're a hoe for $20K? You sucking dick? You whore.
You do anything for money.
We're gonna end this debate right now. Hold on.
Like, how was it?
Oh, here come Ike. Okay.
$20,000 your offer for somebody to have sex with me. We doing it or not?
What the?
20,000.
50, man.
Not 50.
I mean.
He said he need the 50 cut. Okay.
He already sounds like he's apprehensive.
I'm crying.
And I promise.
Yeah, he took too long to answer.
He took too long to answer that. He ain't with that, girl. Don't get set up.
Don't do it. Don't ever.
Do not set yourself up, sissy. Do not do that.
Don't even set myself up.
Yeah, girl. Don't let us get you in trouble with these hot seat questions, girl.
Period. All right, guys. Tonight's show has been super informative and super great. I love it there. Thank you for coming on, Peaches.
No problem.
Share your social media when we post the episode. Make sure you reshare. And y'all go run his shit up. Stream it.
Enjoy your photo shoot. You look great. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you so much. This was lovely.
We'll be waiting for those freestyles to come out. We can't wait.
Yes. I'm gonna let y'all see the pics. The video is coming out soon, so I'll see y'all soon. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye, loves.
Ooh, child. Let me find out Shanice about to go get this $20K for us, girl. It's a proposal.
Y'all heard him say 50. Y'all heard him.
We're gonna try to renegotiate the price, but I got you.
He's somewhere in the middle. Hot 35.
35. Tell him he walking away with 15.
But
35.
would you? They can have sex with you for 20 though, right?
Who?
Like if they said 20,000 to have sex with you.
Oh yeah, throw me that. Get that done. Wait.
Said what? Oh, I'm putting on the show. Don't worry.
I can't. He said,
but Shanice, are you gonna fill away?
And for the dub.
I mean again, coach.
Oh, that's funny. All right, ladies.
All right. Well,
on your playlist. Want to start with you, Treese?
Heavy on my playlist is Joey Badass. I'm just really loving him right now. That 2000 album is fire, and that's my bae.
Heavy on my playlist is NLE Chopper. Y'all know that's my young bae. I'm trying to bag him.
Oh my gosh!
No, he definitely loves the Cougars, so you can definitely get put on.
He dropped a new album with Lil Wayne. I forgot exactly the title of it, but it's really, really fire. I like him. I like his style, and I just like his maturity. But also, I've been rocking with that Emancipation of Mimi album. I don't know why, but it's been heavy on my playlist. So my R&B and my rap.
Okay. Well, heavy that's about to be on my playlist is Chloe. I'm about to give her some love. I'm about to give her some love, boost her up in the ratings a little bit. Give her some love. She got that fire track with Future.
Fire. Did you just call it fire? Is it FYRE, like the Fire Festival?
Now she does have a song though, I think with Lil Wayne. Is it? And Missy, she do got a song that is fire. So it is worth checking out.
I am going to, and I'm going to come back with a full report next week because I feel like that it definitely got some playlists going, and we can definitely get some rotation on it. So
yes.
Shanice, it's me being able to see people walking in your background all night. That shit been
all night.
I'm like, is that people? It looks like
Welcome to the podcast.
All right, guys. Thank y'all for fucking with us every week like y'all do. Make sure y'all go subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's called Girl Talk with the Glow Gang Podcast.
Oh, and update, we are now on Amazon Podcasts.
Oh, shit.
Look at us. Look at us.
We moving up in the world. Okay.
Yes. So, yes, check us out. YouTube, Apple, Spotify, and Amazon.
TikTok, IG, all of this shit. Go run our likes up. Go follow us. Go subscribe. And where can they find you, Trace?
You can find me on Facebook, Latrice Slade, if you want to catch us going live. You can also follow me on Instagram. I am Glow Gang OG.
And I'm the number one Mia on Instagram. I am Mia the Stallion on Twitter. That's what it is. That's it.
You can find me on IG, ShaniceL.W, or on Snapchat, Shake It Fast 007. And we love y'all for loving us. And we will see y'all next week.
Yeah.
Mic check 1, mic check 2. Is this mic on? Yeah, it's the one and only, your girl's favorite, DJ Money. And you're listening to the Glow Gang with Latrice, Mia, and Shanice. So know that